If you clicked on this video, it's probably because you have an exam tomorrow or a huge project due in 2 hours. And yet, somehow you spend the last 4 hours organizing your entire socks drawer by color. But don't panic. Yet anyway, because today we are talking about the Pomodoro Technique. The only magical productivity trick that lets you feel like a lazy piece of garbage while actually getting your life together. So grab your emotional support coffee because by the end of this video, you'll either finish your work or master the art of looking busy while panicking internally. Let's go! First of all, Pomodoro is just Italian for tomato. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bro, you are seriously telling me to stare at a vegetable to fix my life? Be fair. That sounds like terrible advice. However, this method was invented by an Italian dude named Francesco Crello in the 1980s. And back then, he probably didn't have TikTok destroying his attention span. Yet somehow, his weird tomato hack actually works. The concept is ridiculously simple. You work like a caffeinated squirrel for 25 minutes. Then you get to do absolutely nothing guilt-free for 5 minutes. Easy, right? Except the moment you start that 25-minute timer, suddenly your brain decided it's the absolute best time to research the mating habit of penguins in Antarctica. But that is normal. That is why this technique is basically a psychological cage match against your own laziness, bro. Yeah. Step 1. Stop trying to do everything at once. We all write these toxic, unrealistic to-do lists that look like a CEO business plan. When in reality, we just want to watch cat videos. So, grab a piece of paper and write down everything you need to do. Then, take that list, look it in the eyes, and ruthlessly cut it down by 80%. Now, pick just one task. Just one. Not your taxes, not learning French. Just reply to that one scary email you've been ignoring since last Thursday. Once you have your single target, you are ready to enter the danger zone. Here comes the fun part. You set a timer on your phone or on an actual tomato-shaped chicken timer if you're a hipster. Then you work. No phone, no Instagram, no checking if your ex viewed your story from 3 years ago. Just you and the task. And look, I'm not going to lie to you. The first 5 minutes are going to feel like physical torture. Your brain will start screaming. Hey, remember that embarrassing thing you said in 2080? Let's analyze it for 20 minutes. That's when you tell your brain and you keep typing. Because the secret is once you push past that initial wave of pure agony, momentum actually kicks in. Or at the very least, you realize time is moving painfully slow. Beep beep, the timer goes off, you survive. Now, you got a glorious 5 minutes break. However, this is where 99% of people completely ruined their lives. Because what do we do in a 5 minutes break? We open Instagram just to check one thing and suddenly it's 3 hours and watch 47 tutorials on how to build mud hut in the forest. And your Pomodoro season is dead, honey. So during your break, you are allowed to stretch, drink water, stare blankly at a wall, or walk around your room like a caged zoo animal. Just do not open social media. Trust me, TikTok is a black hole, and once you fall in, there is no rescue team coming for you. You repeat this circle 4 times. That's your 4 tomatoes or about 2 hours of actual genius high quality work. And the magic part, after 4 rounds, you get a luxurious 15 to 30 minutes break. You can go eat a snack, take a walk, or question your life choices in peace. Now people always ask, what if my boss walks while I'm on 5 minutes break? Good question. Well, tell them you're practicing European workplace culture. Or what if you get interrupted by a phone call? If it's an emergency, fine. If it's your mom asking what you want for dinner, politely tell her you're currently fighting for your job survival. Look, the Pomodoro Technique isn't a magical cure that will turn you into Elon Musk overnight. However, it tricks your brain into thinking work is just a short game instead of an endless nightmare. So try it out today and let me know in the comments how many times you got distracted by a stray cat outside your window. If this video helped you avoid failing your life, hit that subscribe button before your attention span runs out. Otherwise, go back to scrolling. See you in the next one. Bye.